Oh, that's the wrong one. That's roof. Wait a minute. Hold on, you guys. Okay. There it is.
If I can reach the stars, pull one down for you, shining on my heart, so you could see the truth. And this love I have inside is everything it seems. But for now I find it's only in my dreams that I can change the world. I will be the sunlight in your universe. You would think my love was really something good. Baby, if I could change the world. If I could be king, even for a day, I'd take you as my queen. I'd have no other way. And our love will rule this kingdom we have made. Till then I'd be a fool, wishing for the day that I can change the world. I would be the sunlight in your universe. You would think my love was really something good. Baby, if I could change the world. Baby, if I could change the world. I could change the world. I would be the sunlight in your universe. You would think my love was really something good. Baby, if I could change the world. Baby, if I could change the world. Baby, if I could change the world.
Okay. Oh, my hair. Hello, and welcome to TarotVisions, Maureen. Can we see my fan behind me? If we can't hear Julie, it's okay. Hello, this is Maureen and TarotVisions, and Maureen and Julie. Hi, Julie, my co-host.
Hi, Maureen. Hi, everybody.
And I'd like to I'd like to say hi to Doug. Hi, Doug. Hi, Reggie. Hi, Rose. Hi, Rufus. Hi, Shaw Rose. Where's George? Where is she? Hi, Susan. Hi, Y. And I'll tell you, Georgia, Julie's the one who said, I think Y is Georgia. So I'm giving that to her. Yay, give me the clap. I was just telling her, Georgia, I'm looking forward. I didn't know it was August 10th, even though the Havoc's going up. But I will talk to you about our getting together. I can't wait to see you. Anyway, anybody else haven't said hi to Julie? If they come in, you can say that you have the full authority to tell people hi or kick their asses out.
Will do.
Okay, thank you. For those of you who don't know who I am, but I think you all do, but so what? For people who are live stream, in case I want to ask you, Julie, when you go into the chat room, you know how when people come in there, there's a middle thing to click on to listen, or you can click it on towards the player. You know where, like, you push the play arrow? And sometimes if you push one or the other, it will take you over to the live stream, right?
Yes, it will.
Do you know which one that is?
You push the play arrow.
If you push one in the middle?
Yeah, the one where the video's at.
Where the player's playing then, right?
Right, exactly.
Okay, so you guys, if by chance you're over at live stream, I can't interact with you. And I think Ida was there last week, I noticed. And I don't know you're there, so if you want to come over to TarotVisions.us and click on live show, it's pretty self-explanatory from there. My name is Maureen, and I'm a schizophrenic. No, yeah, okay, that's true. I'm an intuitive empath, but with integrity. I utilize the tarot cards, my main tool, and I do what I do because I must. I love my work, and it's very interesting and can be very devastating and debilitating at times, but it is what I must do. And so there you have it. I'm very objective, and I don't judge. Like, who am I to judge? Look at me. So anyway, this is a live call-in show, and I do have above. See, Julie, that was from you. I used to have the thing down below. If you'd like to call in for reading, or like to call in to tell me off, or if you'd like to call and tell Julie off, or say hello, whatever, the number to call is 858-952-1090. I always have to say that phone number that way. I have a problem, Julie, with that. And it's only because I think of the IRS 1090 form.
Oh, that makes sense.
Doesn't it?
See,
Yeah.
I have
people aren't giving me a break on here on that. It's okay. It's all right. I'm ready. Whenever you are. Whenever you are. And TarotVisions is a Skype name if you guys want to Skype it. I didn't do my sage. Oh my God, your reading won't be any good. Okay. The sage.
hold on a minute.
It's okay.
And we have a caller.
And I do have a caller. Why, thank you, Julie. Hi, caller. This is me.
Hi, Maureen. It's Zara. How are you?
Wait, who's this?
Zara from Canada.
Oh, hi. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine. So you're Char Rose's friend, right?
Yes, I'm Shauna's friend.
I remember you. And yeah. So what's happening? What can I help you with?
I just want to know what's going on with my boyfriend. What's happening with him?
Well, don't you know? I'm joking.
Things are not going good, and I want to know what's going on, and if there's somebody new.
I see. So there's some stuff happening, but you two have been in a committed relationship for a bit, haven't you?
Since February.
February, March, April. I count on my fingers. February, March, April, May, June, July. You're getting at 6. Every time, you hear about the 7-year itch, you guys. It's almost like everybody, I've talked about it before, people get to the 6-month mark and the year mark, and then thereafter you go into that. And people either run, they make a choice to run from each other, or one or the other. They break it off, or they decide to be brave and courageous and be fearless and take a chance and move forward in a relationship. So it sounds like you're at your 6-month period, isn't it? Not like you're on a period. You know what I mean? You're at the 6-month time frame with him. Okay. Yeah, almost. August is okay. So anyway, I got it. What's his name? What's his name? Can you hear me? Hello? What's his name?
Yeah.
What's his name?
What's his name? Michael.
Michael. They're all Michael. I'm joking. My brother's name Michael. Well, we don't have to give it. Why don't we give a social security number? I'm joking. Bank account, blood type, and where you can be found. 11 o'clock news. Okay, this is what I'm getting. You two look like. It looked like recently. Real recently, things hadn't been. Maybe it's almost like there was this boredom or nothing really happening in the Baba Being. I would say like real recent in the last couple weeks. A few weeks, but then suddenly things turned better, and there was more of an, you know what I mean, Baba Boom, Baba Bing.
Right.
Okay, so I like that. Things to a nice turnaround. Now I see presently that it's almost feeling like you two have you two definitely don't have any issues when it comes to being extremely physically attracted to one another. I can see that.
Mm-hmm.
But the feeling I'm getting is it's starting to feel like there's too much controlling going on. And ego, it's all that negative stuff rather than being connected on this, this, I'm not going hokey pokey, but more a spiritually connection, which I think we all thrive for, whatever you want to call it. But I'm more of a real, authentic one. I see you guys are more like, and as I'm not saying it's because of you consciously or whatever, or him consciously, I see you as a couple of almost like feeling like there's a ball and chain holding you down together. And this is probably, I feel, on his end, actually. And it may be the way you're trying to understand him. He's not communicating, so you don't know. For every action, there's a reaction. So you're kind of having a rough time. It doesn't feel like, has he previously, had he been struggling with really stressful financial fear?
Financial problems, yes.
Okay, that I feel has something to do with this, and I do feel, and I see, and I get it. I'm just, how I talk.
But he was invited to a pool party, and he didn't tell me he had to lie to it, so I won't go with him. Why is that?
I don't think that he's doing it to be. I think this is my feeling about this. I don't feel he's deceiving you consciously on a way. I feel because of his money issues. I want to ask you something. Are you a responsible, grounded woman in her financial state right now? For you?
Right now, no. I am very on the edge. I'm broke.
Are you better? I'm going to ask you this. Have you been better in financial? How you deal with your finances than him throughout this relationship? Have you, if looking at the two of you, would you say that you handle things?
I helped him a bit because he was very financially low until he finds a job.
Okay.
So he found a job, and then I don't have an income now because there's a problem with paperwork. So it's been a month and a half. I don't have income. Okay, but you did help him when so the reason why I'm asking you this, I do see things turning around really positive in the next. Like I said, within the next 5 days, I see things will really start calming down. I also feel, as far as that pool party goes, I don't feel it's something that he did to go out and he's looking for. I don't see anybody else around him. I don't. I feel there's always going to be temptation around either one of you, especially as I can recall. You do those competition for bodies, don't you? Yeah.
So I what I'm feeling is, because of the, our ego gets stuck in and his feeling of inadequacy and you're needing help. I feel that is soon going to run. It'll be behind you. Things are going to start looking better on his end. But right now I feel that he's feeling inadequate. I'm not giving him a, free pass on this, but I also feel that what I'm seeing here is that he looks at you and he puts you up higher. Whether I'm not saying you expect that, and that's what you deserve. This is all his shit, okay? But I do feel that I see him coming back around after. It's going to be a little bit of a struggle in the next week, more of a struggle internally between you two, because of the lack of communication. And I do see that he's going to ask for forgiveness. But it's going to be like in a way you don't trust him. But like I said, as far as that pool party goes, I don't see he's doing that to find people and he's not interested in you. I don't feel it's about that. I feel it's being self-centered, yes. But on the other hand, I'm getting that he's doing this because of his inadequate feeling about himself, which will soon be done deal. Has he been, so he's been almost like detached as a loner, and now he's superficially going out again. Okay, it's all right. This, you know what? Let me tell you something. I feel you really care for him, don't you? You see a life with him, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I feel and I agree that you should. I also feel that this is a little bit of a lesson here going on, because you're at that big time, the marking of the 6 month. What to do. It's going to be a little bit difficult, like I said, in the next couple of weeks. But the thing of it is, I do see is there's somebody here that I don't particularly, and I could be wrong, but I do feel that of this person who's very manipulative and very much like your best friend suddenly, and they look like a tomboyish person who would be a troublemaker, with the gossipy chatting away about gossip, who would be lying. lying about things, and also would manipulate you and so if you hear any, I don't know if this would happen, I'm just saying what I'm getting, but this person has no personal life except putting themselves in your personal business. So be careful. You confide in, and she looks like a she, but she's a straight up and down boyish figure, like the straight. Not, but she's
his best friend is a young guy.
Okay, so it just looks like tomboyish, but okay, no, but I feel this is directed at you. So somebody that would get. Well, are you friends with him?
I spoke to him and asked.
No, what I'm trying to say is, anybody that can influence you by their gossiping, troublemaking, trickster type of mouth on them. I'm just trying to say, avoid that as much as you can, and don't believe everything you're going to hear. I just see a troublemaker. Looks like a tomboyish looking person.
Okay.
But this is somebody that I feel coming at you. And I do feel that there's some legal situation that he's fearful of that's not going to be very favorable for him.
No.
Is that
going to work out for him?
No, I'm asking you, is there something going on legally with his stuff?
Well, he's supposed to put all the building that belongs to his mom to him, and she wants to claim bankruptcy, but he wants to take everything. But he has to get approved for mortgage and stuff.
Okay, so he's in a lot of stress with stuff. I would, what I want to suggest that you do. Be careful who you confide in about your personal business, for one, with him, because it's none of anybody else's. And somebody that would like to cause and orchestrate, crazy making, like I said, this tomboyish individual. You don't need that crap on top of that. In addition, I do feel, and I'm not condoning why he's doing what he's doing, but I do get what's going on with him, but I do feel that he's under a lot of stress with legal situation, and he fears the unfavorability. I do see his financials. He won't be fearing so much about being poverty stricken, but then I see legal situations. But I do feel like within the next, let me think. No. Yeah, you heard what I said. You can hear this on archives, remember? You'll be the first reading. No, I didn't say next week, because that's going to be a little difficult for the couple weeks ahead. But things will get a little bit better, but then it will be, again, I'm invading in on him, okay, kind of. But I do feel that I do get that I feel that you're heading within the next, I'm just going to say, I could be wrong, 6 weeks. I see that you will take control of your personal power and feel more empowered by this. Is not much to do with his feelings for you. This has to do with his stuff. It's his stuff. It's not the stuff you can help him with. This is his crap, And I feel that by you taking control, I feel that all the burden will be off your back, and I feel that you've been very patient, and by your example, it'll be very good for you to have boundaries with him, because it's a crying shame if you two should just fall to pieces because of all this stuff, instead of working together to make things work. You know how people do. When one person's down, pull the other person up. But he does not know of this exists. He does not know of this to be existent, especially with a girlfriend or a relationship. I feel that you can be like that together. And another time it would be like for him to do that. But I do feel if you don't open up, and I guess I feel that he can be trusted. As far as you asked about, again, that pool party, I feel that was his way of just feeling a sense of his own personal, his false ego. Okay, but
you're trying to say, like, I'm in control. You cannot control me. I do what I want.
Exactly. Yeah, but it's not really directed towards you. He's misdirecting if it feels like that, because he doesn't have a lot of control of this money, the legal, and all that stuff. And for him, that's pretty intense. I can understand that. And he doesn't feel really good. People in relationships, you know how many times they break apart? Think about it. Or divorces, it's always because of money issues. People fall to pieces. Or, and then it's so sad because they love each other or whatever, but you talk about their egos. Egos we need them, but a part of us, we don't need their other added featurely crazy making crap. So I guess what I'm suggesting, if you could be a bit more patient and know that this is not he's not doing this to you. He's going through this issue, but he is doing it not as enlightened as you'd like to, but nobody is. I'm not. Well, I am. No, I'm joking. But I guess what I'm saying is have a little bit more patience. I feel this will be okay. If you choose not to, this could be a long road of torment ahead of you. And the way I look at it, when I do readings, I want everybody to hear me. every negative can be a positive. And so I'm being a little bit harder on you on this one because I see what could be going on. But if we make a choice, I feel everything's going to be fine. I see you within the next, and I know this sounds like a long time, I see you together within even 5 months ahead of time. I'm going a little bit ahead of schedule. I see you both being able to release from past emotional attachments that were bad relationships. Each of you being able to put it to rest and therefore having no baggage. It's like however that means, whatever you need to do, and being able to move forward and start fresh, a new agreement. And so if you can get through the next 5 months, and I'm not saying it's all going to be bad and uncomfortable, but it'll be pretty intense off and on. You'll be not getting consistency.
So next year for my birthday, is going to do something?
When's your birthday? When's your birthday?
And well, it's July 13th at 11:30 p.m.
Okay, so it's a national holiday. It's a national. What'd you say? No, what'd you say? But you said what? July 14th is.
July 13th.
Yeah.
At 11:30 p.m. I was born.
Right. So, but you're July. You said something about July 14th, didn't you? After you said, didn't you just say? It might go. I've lost my mind. You did say July 14th after the July 13th. It's because you were born almost to midnight.
Yeah, that's it. I consider July 14th because it's very close to midnight, exactly.
Oh, but you can't do that. Not in astrology. I mean, no, you can't play that. Have you ever had a chart? Have you ever had a chart done? Have you ever had a natal chart done on the time of birth when, if you know?
Yes. Shauna does it for me.
Shauna, okay. Oh, I'm losing. You're breaking up. Well, Shauna, that's interesting because there'll be a big difference if you put down your birthday for the 13th at that time, opposed to. Oh shit, I'm losing you. Well, just keep listening to me. Everything will work out if you choose. I feel that you have a little bit more patience and you can deal with this. I feel it'll be really, it'll be good. You were breaking up for a moment there. I wanted to tell you something. If Shauna did it for July 14th, it's not going to be correct. Sorry.
No, it's for July 13th.
Okay, she did.
30 p.m.
Okay. So will he be there? Yes, you know what? That's in a week from now. Didn't I say something about? Yeah, I said something about in a week. I listened to the reading in the beginning because I forget. Whatever comes out of my mouth, which is good, it goes out of my head. In the beginning of the readings, I felt that within the next 5 days or so, I said, that's close enough. Yeah, that things will start, he'll be coming back around. It'll be okay. And then there'll be some detachment, stuff going on again. Hang in there, because I do feel that you two do need to stick together. And you can get through this. Yes, I do feel...
We're meant to be together, or should I just end this relationship?
Well, even if I told you, why would you listen to me? End the relationship. No, don't end it, because I feel that you two are okay. You two fuse well together. There's a difficult time. Everybody goes, you're going in a difficult time. Everybody goes, I got to run. He's not meant for me. Be patient. You haven't been together that long, have you? This is the thing. When outside people break apart, they run. Either one, you or him. I'm saying I don't see him looking for another woman. I don't see him involved or wanting another woman or has feelings for one. He's going through his stuff. You can't, control that. What you can do is focus on yourself and have compassion, or try to step back out of it without your ego being the one to screw things all up. False ego gets you nowhere with this kind of stuff. Don't take it personally. But I know it's hard.
Okay.
But I feel don't talk to anybody about your personal business. Whatever you can possibly do, it'll just bring in more you'll hear too much gossip. It's not true. And you'll hate them. So I'm saying every negative can be a positive. I'm trying to give you some insight to some things to stay away from. So I feel that you won't be disappointed if you can make it through this. And then if you can make it through this, you know that you two really have it together, don't you?
Yeah.
And he'll do the same for you when some time comes around when you're having issues on your own. That, that's how relationships. I suggest you don't hang in there. And I'm not saying you have to wait around. Go about your business and try not to take it personally. I know it's hard. But there's nothing about this that I get that his lack of love for you is gone. And he's not looking for anybody else. I'm losing you again.
I should let him call me?
No, I didn't say that. In fact, I'm all against that crap. I say, anybody want to listen? I'll say it again. When somebody feels the need to call somebody else, because they hadn't called last time, the tit for tat crap, nothing aggravates me more when somebody doesn't just call somebody, even though they called last time too, just because, but not expecting a response. That's the most important thing. If you want to call, and see, everybody does it for ego reasons, then if they don't call you back, well, did you call them or connect with them because you're expecting them? If you go in without expectations, you feel better about yourself because maybe you want to hear his voice. Maybe you want to say, how are you? Are you doing okay? Because you know he's going through a hard time anyway, right? So if
I know, but so I'm showing him I'm there for him.
No, but I mean, but you said should you contact him if you don't? Yes, I would contact him. But if you do so with your motivation being that if he doesn't call you back, you won't be angry.
Okay.
That's all.
Okay.
I know it's easy for me to say. I know it's hard, but you'll be fine. You have strength available to do this. Okay, I hope I helped you. And you're the first reading. Listen to an archive, so that's easy. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Hey, Julie.
Great reading.
Oh, it was. I really. Hi, everybody in chat room. I have hi, Mel. Yay, Mel. Hi, Leah. Let me say hi to all the rest. Charrose, is she with you on your phone? Charrose. You're doing charts now, yeah. Wow. Great reading, you think so? You know what? I know it's easy for me to say, but it's not. You guys, I get it. I understand it. And, you know, my life's in havoc. Oh, she's at work in Chicago. Wow. Charrose, thank you for bringing me a new one. Hi, Mel. Nice to see you. I'm sorry. It's so hard for me to get to your show on Sundays. Computer problems can be so frustrating. You're not having any tonight, are you?
No, not me.
We're doing okay? You guys hear me?
I'm fine.
Doug, you weren't here last week, and thank your intuition of not coming because it was, I don't know what, it was, whatever it was going on, but it was pretty intense. So, yes, so anyway, anybody else? Is Rose still here? Rose? And Reggie, I'm glad that you were able to get your reading your last one. Last week, Susan. And Georgia. Georgia, if you'd like to call in, you can call in at 858-952-1090 or TarotVisions. Vanna White. I'm sorry. Vanna White. Here's the beauty pageant wave. Or the Coronado Caves, you wave through the never mind. Okay, Julie, come on, laugh with me.
So what does the judgment card mean when you get the judgment card?
Judgment card to me has always meant, now I did my own interpretation. Well, judgment card to me means that some people have issues about, it's not so much about legal. Justice can have a lot to, depending on how I feel. Like I go off the cards, as you know, at this point now I read. But judgment has a lot to do with what people do in judging others. And they can't get past or be open to other things because they're conformed to all the stuff that we have in our world, like stuff. Like what I was talking about what I'm going through right now in my personal situation, stuff, that kind of stuff. Right. That's judgment. Someone has judgment on me for no particular reason. Just because they're idiots. And I don't know.
You have a caller.
You do? Well, thank you, Julie. I'm ready.
What?
Hello, caller.
Hi.
Hi, who's this?
Hi, this is Shiva.
This is who?
This is Shiva. My friend referred me to you.
Shiva? Is it Shiva, correct? Shiva?
Shiva with a V.
Oh, great. Hi, Shiva. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm fantastic for the moment before I go bipolar. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. Okay. Hi, well, Shiva, what friend referred you? Do I know them?
Zahra or Shana.
So you're all in Montreal, are you? We have Canada all over.
Yeah, we're all in Montreal.
Oh, God, Sheba, great name. Sheba, Queen of Sheba. Oh, well, Sheba, what can I help you with or look into for you?
Well, I just wanted to ask about my love life. I was actually talking to this guy, and I'm not sure if things are going in the direction that we want to. In a sense, he's also in a relationship that he's getting out of right now. But I feel spiritually, our souls are very much connected, and I just wanted to know if it was worth even looking at it, going into something, or
I got you.
If there's somebody else.
No, are you? So you're on the prowl looking? I'm sorry. You're looking for. I don't feel that you need to be. I feel that people are very interested in you. I have a feeling. You have people approaching, or that are. Don't you have people pursuing or approaching you? Yes.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I find guys are kind of intense by me.
Oh, I got why. I understand. Georgia probably gets why my good friend. Well, whatever. Okay. Shiva. I love that name.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I love your name. I just love it. Shiva.
Oh, thank you.
Shiva. You don't hear very much. Yeah. Well, Shiva, I wanted to ask you. You did say something a moment ago that he is still in a relationship and he's dissolving it with her, or ending it.
No, they're ending it. Yeah.
Okay, and what does that actually mean? First, I'm just curious about that. What does that actually mean in your mind, or what has he told you? How do you end it? Are they living together and they're planning on ending it, or they have to talk about it in a number more weeks, or do you know what I mean? What is it that?
Well, that's the thing. That's the thing. They are living together, and they're kind of going their own ways. But it's like they're kind of two roommates together.
Well, yeah, but they're still
in one.
Got it. And that's okay. And like I said, I'm very objective. If someone else heard that, I go, oh yeah, move on. But I'm not going to, because I'll look into tell you why. Unless I do, I feel it. Okay, because people are so not objective about things. For everybody's different. Okay, this is what I'm getting. It looks like right away you're feeling like this is not going to be a good thing. I mean, before your mind's made up. And I also feel that you've gone through a very real recently, you've gone through what I call a spiritual death, which is very painful. It's something that you go through for many years, and then you get to come back up brand new, but your wounds are still open. It's internalizing stuff. It's pretty deep stuff through many years, and it's almost like being able to start, like, reborn. I don't want to get too, a new age on you. But it's been a very hard struggle for you for many years of feeling like, I don't know what was going on. There's some things that weren't fair. And the way you're treated. How old are you? Are you 20, same age as Sharpers? Or Shan?
I'm 30. I'm 30.
Oh, so you're older. So do you know, so this is even easier for me, because do you follow what I'm talking about? Because I do feel that you've been through a lot where it's almost like, I'm not saying literally, but being stabbed by people that you really were betrayed. And,
right.
And really, I mean, it's many years, and now it's the end, and you're ready. So that whole big long lesson is done. So you get to come back, and you're alive. And so, like I call it a spiritual death, but you come back to the beginning, and the wounds are open still,
right.
but the healing is taking place right now. So I do feel that with that, you're very vulnerable, and you're very trying to get used to what's going on here, because your life is coming back to you, really. I'm not saying in the literal sense, you know what I mean. You had a life, of course, during this time, but it's been internalizing hard. Okay, but I again, right away, the first thing that would come to your mind, because of what you have been through, is the betrayal, and the things aren't going to come out the way you want it in the emotional sense connection with can you give me a name of him? Any name will do. It's fine. Anybody.
His name is Christopher Lee.
Christopher Lee? Is that what you said?
Christopher Lee.
Oh, Christopher Lee. Wow, these names are kind of cool. Okay, I honestly feel right now it's like you in your mind it's just not going to work out, and you wish, it's like nothing will ever come to be in this, because I feel that you've had those experiences with other relationships before. So it's natural to look at this. Now, I want to ask you something. Does he have lighter looking, or I need to get this clear. Does he have lighter or lighter eyes? Or did a past guy lighter, like bluish or green? Or is it someone from your past that you're reflecting on that hurt you really badly? Because there's a very dynamical thing going on here because of your past relationships, and we're not all that positive. So I'm asking you, with him right now, I'll call him C, okay? Is his eyes, like I said, they look like they would be a blue or greenish color. They're not dark brown or anything like that. I'm asking you the question.
No, they're actually hazel. Yeah, they're very hazel. They're glossy. He's very spiritual. He's very connected. So his eyes are very, very like transparent almost.
Okay. Okay. So you would say he has a greenish eye. Is he lighter in the skin and everything then?
No, he's got dark skin. He's dark
Okay,
skin. Really
then that's all.
really
I'm asking. I wanted to ask you this question because I feel this has to do with somebody else. Your fear of thinking positive about this situation, I feel one has to do with the fact that he's still living under the same roof as they're trying to split apart. Almost soon to be, ex-friend. I'm gonna call her ex-friend, and most people will say to you immediately if you bring this up to them, they'll say you're a fool. He's still living with her, blah blah blah. Don't listen to that nonsense because it's nonsense to me because that doesn't have anything to do with it. I feel he can be trusted, but I am seeing somebody that I'm not seeing you consciously doing this, but like I said, you've been through some betrayal before. I'm seeing a past guy that you're almost like reflecting back to and trying to fuse those two in the same way, the way he's behaving. I feel it's a way of what your perception is, or being more optimistic, because that's why I asked about the coloring. I normally don't ask, but I do see somebody from your past that I'm not saying it's coming back or whatever, but somebody that really was spiritual, you thought, but lighter in the eyes, lighter in the face, and was also very spiritual, but also he turned on his lower vibration. Turned out he would be like that of someone who likes a substance abuse, or appear like a substance abuser, or drank too much. And when he's on a real bad day, and he'd be verbally nasty, but on a good note, he'd be really loving and spiritual and connected. But he let you down, and I feel he's at your past. I'm not saying you want to go back. I'm just reflecting on someone that I feel that unconsciously, it's not like you're aware of it, that you're looking at it this way because of so many other reasons. And that's going to break up. I want to tell you.
The guy.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, go on. What were you going to say? The guy.
Oh, you said that you saw.
You're breaking up. You're breaking up, Sheba. No, Sheba, I didn't hear you. Say that again. You were breaking up. The phone.
Okay, you're saying something about I'm comparing him to somebody from my past who used to drink. I missed.
No.
Is that what you
yes,
said?
what I'm saying is because of what you've been through, and you're just in the healing of your wounds. It's not like I see that you're damaged goods. Okay, let me get this straight. And you're not carrying baggage. I don't feel as conscious, but I do feel you're scared. It's a really good time for you to be open to a good relationship. But I am seeing somebody from your past that's not coming back so much, or you're interested in, but you're remembering and reflecting, and you're afraid that this will happen again with the person.
Right.
Okay, and this person I was talking about from your past appeared to be one that was spiritual, like on his best, when he was in his true authentic self. He would be spiritually connected, and he would be trustworthy. And then suddenly, someone like that, when they took a turn, the betrayal is intense because they were more of a spiritually. They weren't raging type of personality anyway, or overly assertive. They were spiritually loving and like romantic even. And you turn, but I saw how it left. He turned out to be someone that would suddenly turn into someone that would be suddenly a womanizer, drank too much. Or appeared like someone who drank too much, and would verbally
Right.
abuse you, verbally say nasty things. So if you know anybody like that you can recall from your past,
that's my son's father. That was my ex, right?
Okay, this is not something, and I know, I guess I'm trying to have you be self-aware with this stuff. If your perception, I feel, and because whoever you talk to may also say, you're a fool, he's still living with that girlfriend, he's not gonna, it's almost like, what? I trust this guy that you have connected with, and I feel that you do, too, don't you?
You do trust this guy.
I do, but whether I do or not, who cares what I say? I'm asking you, has your inner self, your inner voice, your intuition, I trust him? Do you? If I hadn't said I trust him.
Yeah, I do.
How about if I said I don't trust him?
Yeah, I do.
You trust him. And I think that's exactly what you should be doing. I feel that you should be listening more so to your inner voice, your intuition, which you've got plenty of going on, instead of fearing that you remember before what could happen, and you're afraid, so you might fear and run. And somebody else also, other people, it's hard to talk. You don't have a lot of people to talk to about this situation because the first thing they'll say, if you told me the story, a lot of times it's so much easier to say, oh, you're a fool. He's not interested. He's with that girl. Move on. I don't see that to be the problem.
Right.
So I trust him,
Right.
but I also see this within the next 2 months, and it doesn't mean I'm seeing 2 months. You have to wait up till I see the departure of the two of him and and it doesn't look, what I like about him? I don't feel that he verbally is rude to her or would put her down. I feel that they're friends and will go away.
Yeah, no, he's very honest with her. Yeah,
and no,
he's
and
very
she,
honest with her
and
very
they'll be
kind.
friends.
He's
And
very kind. Yeah.
yeah, and you know what? And a lot of girls don't like me saying this, but I'll tell you right now. If a guy, if you ever hear of guys saying, "I don't know what happened, all these, these relationships I had for many years. What happened to the girl? I don't know. I didn't know what happened to her." You know, that's a red flag right there because there's something wrong with him. But when there's somebody that you meet that are still in contact, they've had good relationships after they've ended with the more relationships that are like
Right.
what you're asking about, but they still will connect with each other. You should be okay with that because that means you got a good one. Because these ex-girlfriends or ex will want to always know this person. That means he's good. And no one understands. Do you understand what I mean by that? People never, ever put that into consideration. They get all jealous and freaked out. Now, I'm not talking about if some bitch is manipulating and stuff, but no, he doesn't talk bad about her, and they will end, and it's an end and mutual. It's not like I say, but they'll probably have contact maybe 30 years every now and then, check up on each other. How are you doing? It'll be fine, and she would be fine meeting you. You probably would like her. I do see them going about their ways within the next 2 months. So what I'm saying is, from now into during this 2-month period, I do see them separating out of the home. Okay, and what worries me about you though is and I'm kicking you. I'm getting a little bit of everybody kicking ass. The way I read, I don't know if you heard me say so to Zanny. I read where every negative, if I see a negative, can be a positive, and I'll kind of give you a kick in the butt. But for you, I'm very concerned about that. You have you have so much going for you, and you have an air about you of class. It's not because you fake it. It is who you are. You don't worship money, but you're a very successful woman. Anything you touch, anything you embark in or launch or do anything projects will be successful, but you don't worship money, which is fantastic. You are spiritually connected to things. And the thing of it is, though, you can your expectations are so high of yourself that it's stupid. It's stupid. I mean, you're crazy to be like that because what happens is you get these severe depressions that nobody would have a clue. Absolutely nobody.
Right.
And it's worrisome. and it's sad because I can feel it. And it's so hard. And I know what that feels like. It's a very sad place and a dark place to be. And it's not like you're trying to pretend who you're not. You just are, your expectations, you're not going to let it be known because you can handle it. If you see yourself going there, stop and reflect. Don't. Everything's going to work out. I feel very good about this relationship. Very, very good. This person I could see you married, and I don't usually, I'm just going to say this. I don't usually read that far in, but I am seeing with you two, I see somebody, you've met your other half. Now I tell people the belly buttons have been cut. That's why we have belly buttons because we have to find our other belly button meet us. We come back in together. So you found him. Look at his belly button next time. I see even more kids. If you have kids already, but I do see kids, and I do see you two together. If you can hang in there like this and be very clear on what you feel is okay and not what everybody else tells you, even me. Okay,
Right.
Trust your own inner voice. I would. Okay, I hope I helped you.
Yeah, absolutely, actually. Thank you.
So you can listen.
I appreciate it.
Oh, of course, and thanks for calling, Sheba. And you can listen to this on the archives. I'll have it up on my site. And an hour after the show, and you're the second reading, so it's not that far from the show. So
okay, that's fine.
Thank you. I hope I helped you, and you take care. And don't listen to anybody else. Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Thanks, Julie.
Hey.
Say anybody I haven't said hi to. I hope you're saying Maureen says hi, because you're the boss. I give you full authority.
No, you're the boss.
Signature on verbiage on file. That's the verbiage on file that you can say. No, you're the boss, and you can say anybody I haven't welcomed. Hi. If I don't see why I'm reading, people come in. Hi, anybody, but there hasn't been, so I really am embarrassed. There's people listening on the outside world of the mothership. Okay, the mothership. Okay, you guys, let me see. Holly. Hi, Holly. Is that Holly from Holly that in Sandy? Well, I'm not going to say your personal, but the social security number is. Holly, is that you from who I know? It's you? I was thinking about you and looking at your photos if it is. Hi, Joe. Hi to anybody, but hi, guest. Rufus, you're going by guest. And let me see. Anybody else I haven't said hello to? Hello. But Holly, it is you. It's funny, Holly. I've been thinking about you. There's very few people that I read for that are actually in the same, area as me. Very few. Holly, hope you're doing okay. I'm glad you came. Thank you. You can call in for a reading too. I was just looking at it. Holly. It's funny because like I said, I'm trying to do some new target some local market in my area where I live. And right when I decided to do that through, I was talking to you about Living Social group on Julie. Remember?
Yes, I do.
And Living Social is the one. And the day I was talking about it again, suddenly Holly connects with me. It was funny because she happens to be someone that's not too far from me. And it was, synchronicities. So I'm not saying where she lives. She could live, in the ocean probably. She's not like across the world, like some people. But so if there's a call for me, anyway, the number to call. You know what? I think I'll switch it up a bit. I'm just going to switch up to a little fun. Hey, there we go. The number to call, there. Or the number to call. There's a. Oh, I think I lost Julie. Hi, Julie. Did I lose you?
Oops.
That's okay. I was just talking to myself. That's okay.
Here we go. We have another caller.
Oh, I do. Thank you, Julie. Hello, caller. This is Holly.
Yeah, this is Holly.
Hi, Holly. I'm so happy you came. Thank you.
Yeah,
It's funny. I was looking at the photos just right before the show. Really, I'm not kidding you. I was looking at. Well, okay, never mind. So, Holly, what's up? How are you doing? I hope okay.
I'm good.
Yeah. Is there something? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I know what. Well, like when I read, I forget a lot, but I do recall very much so because I was reflecting on you today. It was interesting. But I am. But it's good when I let things go and come out. But so what is it? But you're doing good. Okay. What would you like me to help you with? Well, we're focusing.
I'm just having a hard time with the whole mic situation.
Okay.
So.
Right. So you want to know what's happening at this time, at this moment? Well, what's going on? Okay. I want to ask you something. Has there been any type of betterment? Or is change, or any type of any sort of changes since I spoke to you last, since I've known of you, I guess, and him? Has there been any type of?
Yeah, I actually sent you an email today, and then I realized
I didn't.
that your show was on.
I'm sorry.
I called in.
I didn't read it. I didn't. No. I'm
no,
sorry.
I just now know who he's dating, this new girl.
Oh, really?
That. Yeah, anyway, so she has dark hair, so I'm not sure if, like, that's who you kind of felt was around him,
Okay.
not just me.
Okay.
Or,
I got it. I'll read the email.
I know you felt he would be contacting me.
Yeah,
soon,
I did. But
I haven't heard from him.
Okay, so I want to ask you.
But I'm having.
Well, Holly, I want to ask you something. First of all, you are very good looking. I want to tell everybody. Not that I'm super special, but this woman, like I said, I did the tape for you, or audio tape for you, but so what you're telling me, how did you find out this information? Facebook or someone tell you?
No, it's a bar downtown we both go to all the time. So I'm friends with a lot of the managers that work there.
Okay, so they've told you this by word of mouth. I mean, just by.
So.
Okay.
Yeah, so one of the managers and I were like talking, and he's like, oh yeah, Mike was in here. He's dating. Her name is Lana, and I was like, oh no.
Okay. Well, you know what I think about that stuff, but that's okay. I'll check in what's going on, because well, already, like I said to the last caller, already you've lost faith in him altogether. I get it, but it's sad to me that you're hearing again. I really feel strongly about this. I'm not saying that this is true. I mean, your truth about it, but a lot of times. It's not right. When people say to somebody else, and just, I'm wondering something. You said the bartender or someone said this? He's going out with Lana, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Does the bartender have any knowledge that you two were kind of going out? Does he? Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, they don't.
No, there's a reason why I'm asking. Because first of all, I don't understand why somebody would say that to somebody else unless there's some. I'm just saying what I'm feeling and seeing is that to be something that that he needs to tell you for one. Okay, not the bartender. I am seeing that you've lost faith completely. I see good timing around the next. It looks like in October. It could be before, but I do see you. I see a reconnection going on there. But what I also am feeling like there's been some negative judgment. You know what? It doesn't matter. He's doomed. This is doom from the fact that you've heard from somebody else that he's seen somebody else. My suggestion, Holly, is this. How long have you, and I forgot, how long have you two, I know it was pretty new, but it was pretty, no, you two have been going out. Well, refresh me, because I will, really, I'll take everything out of my mind to be objective. But how long, it hadn't been, you guys had hit a time mark too, like everybody else tonight. Hadn't you, like a 6 month or something? Or a year?
Yeah, I haven't. I mean, Mike and I were trying to be friends. I haven't heard from him for
right, but you
a few months now.
But you were really connected prior to that, right? You had been seeing each other, right? Before all that stuff happened. You were.
Last time I saw him was May.
Right, but before that, you were how long in a relationship? You two were.
Oh, we had been broken up since October. So,
right, but all together, you were involved with him for how long the span? You know what I mean? Was it 6 months?
May to October.
I have to count on my fingers.
About 6 months.
So it was really new, but the thing of it is, he also, I don't see, there's not a completion here with him, and I'm not saying a completion in a way, but I also feel that he's scared. You're just, I'm fascinated. Did this bartender tell you anything else? What's her name, Lana?
Yeah, I just know her name, Lana.
Bless her heart.
I know
Is she a girly? What is she? I'm curious. What do you think of her? Do you know?
She's very pretty. She's 25. She's pretty, dark hair. Much better looking than the other girl he was dating. But I don't really know.
Does she have anything going for her? Do you know anything about her? Is she a woman that's looking for someone to be kept, or that? I don't know if you even know that, but I don't see anybody special around him. I don't feel that this is an issue, but I do feel I can understand where you're coming from, because this looks like it's devastating. You've lost hope and lost faith. However, I am getting, it's almost like within a 10-week period into October, the timing for you two becomes apparently clear to me of what I'm seeing is much better. And I feel it's because he is feeling something's going on with him, that he's feeling inferior, and you're not doing it to him, but he is feeling that he's not as, here comes the ego crap again. It's all about you weren't in here earlier. I was talking about that tonight about relationships. Everybody's calling about relationships. The ego gets involved, the inferior, all that crap. I think I've spoken to you about this. It gets out of hand. He feels that she's like a seed feeler, if anything. I even don't see her, but I feel that because of you've lost hope and faith and isolation, and it's almost like in a way, I'm not saying, listen, I am not saying, and I know that I've spoken to you, and I know I really admire you, and I have a lot of respect for your way and who you are, and how you have done a lot of work, and you know what I mean by that, work and being honest.
Mm-hmm.
He has yet to do that, but the bottom line is with this situation, I'm not telling you should be waiting around like other people would say, what are you doing waiting around? I'd keep my mouth shut. I'm not saying, I would say, you know what, if you need to speak, I'm always up for counselor. I see a therapist. I won't see any psychics. But I sometimes see a therapist because this has a lot to do with, not settling or whatever. But and I'm not saying a false sense of what is that false sense of hope or wish fulfillment. I'm not talking about that. But I am talking about, I can see you're losing faith because by all in all, by what story you've heard, that he's involved with her, well, so be it. He's interested in her. She's a seat filler. Did I talk to you about that before when I read for you? A seat filler?
Yeah.
I did, didn't I?
You felt that. Was kind of why we broke.
Yeah, he ran.
He could date that girl, Jeannie, because he got a little freaked out.
Yeah. He seat filled.
I got kind of upset just hearing about him and Lana. Not that I think maybe she's special, but I've been kind of,
I understand.
Waiting for him to contact me like you would thought he probably would relatively soon. And that, there was kind of,
and I don't know,
maybe some movement happening with him and I rekindling, and then that kind of just threw me off.
Well, I do see in the next 14 days, I do see a fusing of you two to being able to connect. and I don't know. I'd have to listen to the thing again. You have the recording. I don't know what time frame I told you because like it just comes out of my mouth. Does that make sense? Because I am saying within 14.
Yeah, because you had said about 4 to 6 weeks or.
And the last time, so 14. So within the next 2 weeks, I do see.
So that was in the beginning
I
of
do.
June.
Okay. So I see you being able to really connect. In the meantime, though, what's happening here is, like I said, I see you breaking down all faith of this. I've lost faith and trust with him.
Yes.
And that could be a problem if indeed, but I've been giving everybody, I don't know if you've heard the show much or how long you're in there, but I've been talking to everybody about relationships tonight. And it's very similar to what a lot of you women are going through some very similar things. As far as if you, like the way I read, every negative can be a positive, but also if, you decide, well, screw this, I'm going to be left alone. But I don't see this happening. I feel the two of you really do have a strong connection. But you have lost hope, faith, and you also feel that this is a wish fulfillment. And I also feel that's coming from outside people maybe, or the outside world, because of how it sounds. Especially a bartender telling. I just don't like people doing that. I don't appreciate people saying there was no reason for him to tell you that.
And I don't think it was anyone. I don't think they were trying to hurt my feelings. I don't think they realized.
No, I don't.
Mike and I have still been connected so closely all year. So
yeah, but you did say
I don't think it was malicious.
No,
I think it was more in passing.
But I do feel that he knew that you did have a feelings for him, didn't he? This bartender, he knew that.
Not really. I mean, I'm not like that close with.
Well, whatever the situation is,
I think it was more of a they knew that I knew him. So
I got it.
In their mind,
she's a city filler.
Lighthearted conversation.
I got it. So with that said, I'm glad you said that. With a lighthearted conversation, I want you to know this. There could be more to that than it really is true. Maybe you went out on one. I don't know. You don't know either. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, before you start losing all sense of your faith, because your inner voice is all lies, I don't feel it is. I feel that you should trust yourself. I also see I see you, like the timing's not real good, probably because for his issues, but I do see you being able, it's almost like you and everybody else, actually, with anybody, being able to blend together. And I do see that, I know it sounds stupid, I didn't used to think timing was anything, you guys, until I got into my 30s. And I changed that whole thing. I mean, my head changed. I go, timing's on it. Yeah, timing is a lot, because sometimes people are just in a bad way, some people aren't, or can't, whatever, self-absorbed. He's running and whatever he's doing, and you see him, you see him very clearly. That's unsettling to him because it makes him feel vulnerable and he's uncomfortable. That will change. You can help him later on. But I do feel there is a definitely good timing coming around, like I said, within 10 weeks into the October month. But I see within 14 days or so of reconnecting, fusing. I also feel I don't see you socializing much going out much in the coming up after that. It won't be. For some reason, it won't be something you want to do. I'm not saying it's a bad thing that you do it. Don't get me wrong. Come on. But it's like it's not feeling the same as it used to be. I also feel that the reason I want to be a little hard on you, I just am thinking, what I'm trying to say is I don't want to tell you what to do. I'm encouraging you not to see this as all others would, because this is not the same as others. Other people are with, that. You know what I'm talking about, don't you? Some people are, connected in a way that's just it. I mean, there's nothing more to it. But, you know what I mean. This is different, and people have got to understand everything is different. That's why I don't judge. I'm really good about being objective, and I don't judge. I try not to judge. I really don't.
Oh, no, absolutely.
But also another
really helpful.
I know, but another person will disagree the hell out of me because I hear your story, right? And I'm not fault, your wish fulfillment. I'm just saying, I think it'd be encouraging you to maybe look at this as a positive, because you said he was with somebody else after you, right? Didn't you say? Did he go? Right. Okay. So this is a way I feel that might be helpful, because of the fact that he suddenly went to someone else. Now he's with someone else again. It kind of says, see, filler all the way. I mean, it's no one special. Right?
Right. Well, I mean, I guess that's what I was wondering. was this something?
No. It's
to
not.
like worry about, or
No.
is this just kind of him
No, it's him doing
kind
the
of
same
sowing
thing.
his oats and
Yes, no, it's not sowing oats. It's him running the hell from you because you get him, and that makes him uncomfortable. It's fine. I do feel that you guys are going to get it together, but it's really important. No, and that's why I asked you the question. As I can recall, he ran off to somebody else when he was seeing you,
right,
and everything was great, but he ran off to somebody else.
right,
Now he's run off
right,
from her to somebody else, right?
right,
So there's a pattern there obviously going on. But I don't think that
right.
but I see if she was the one that was really the one supposed to be with him, no, he would have stuck with this other one when he ran. He ran from you for good reasons.
Right.
You're the one. You know, people. We should pick the people that we're supposed. Close your eyes and pick who you're supposed to be with. Not even looking at. And we talked. I think we did talk about that, didn't we? I can recall you said,
Yeah.
"This is the person you normally would not be attracted to." I remember you telling me that. This is why.
Right.
Right there. This is a good example.
Yeah, and that's why I sent you pictures.
Yeah, I'm glad you did. But no, this is a good example. Everybody, all the girls listening, all the girls, because this, and Holly, I want to say, I really admire you for this. Because I remember asking you, listen, you know when you've done the work, a lot of work on yourself to move forward and healthy. And somebody she was asking me about, which we're asking about now, she said, I said, well, is this somebody that you would not think you'd be attracted to at all? Like you would have in the past, but you always have a pattern, you go for the wrong guys because of it. Or she was absolutely, in fact, I thought he was kind of, whatever you said.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it turns out that's when you know that you're really on the right track because you are now choosing your partner almost like with eyes closed. Because that's where you know that you can go for the same one. It's almost like we get into a pattern, myself included. But this one's different. It wasn't about.
Yeah, it is. But I think that's why I was feeling, and you hit it right on the head. Like I was just starting to feel like really hopeless today. Like, oh, so he's dating someone else now. And
I get
am I
it.
going to be waiting forever for him to like?
I wouldn't look at it as I wouldn't be looking at this as waiting. I would be looking at this as you know what, I would be looking at this as maybe doing what you can for yourself. Because you can go out with anybody, as we all know. But I would not see this as all end of all. And I have faith in him that he'll be able, it may take a while, but I do see by the spring, I know it sounds like a long time, but it doesn't really.
Right.
But I do see by the early, late March, I see this he'll be much more, he'll step it up, he'll be more comfortable about what, he's never felt the connection like that with you. It is alarming to feel that when you're not ready. You know what I mean? When someone can see through you, they're not ready, they'll run. But I see some really great opportunity and potential here. But I do feel it'll be up to you, and it's going to be difficult. And because we live in the world we do, I don't see you. I don't want you to use the word "I'm waiting around" because you're not doing that. I don't want you to use that word. Get that out of your vocabulary because that's where us women get all screwed up. You know what I mean? Oh, you're waiting for him. Yeah. No, you're not waiting. You're going about your business, and there could be a lot of really neat stuff that you could be doing in between this time for your whatever creativity, whatever. But I feel that there will be some connection, not just until March. But Holly, I know it's difficult, but I feel that he'll get it. He's gonna get. I feel he's heading in slowly, not very much progress, but he's heading in a direction where it'll be okay for him to be back connected with someone that he should be, and it's with you. You guys.
Yeah, I just miss him a lot.
I know you do, and that's hard because you want to just shake them up and slap them around. Sometimes, don't you get it? Don't you get it? And
I feel like we've been apart like long enough, so
not only that, but it's not.
Like that
but he's not ready. He's not. But that's not it, Holly. He's not ready for you to. He doesn't know what it's like to someone feel really caring and love and really see him. Even all his flaws, and you would still really want to be with him, and he'd feel worthy. This is his insecurity, not you. That's all. This is his lesson. Yeah. This is the biggie, and that's what's keeping. I know you'd like to see him, but that's what's bothering him. You bring out in him. He's never had anybody. That doesn't make sense to him. It will. And it's nice because later on you'll have a good laugh about this years to come. You know, but it's like he's not. Most people aren't. You know, they walk away from me with a headache. That's why I don't want to be there. Right. Nobody wants to be with me, really. They run. They don't walk, but they run for me. You know, because it's okay. I have faith in him. I don't feel it's going to go on and on. But if you try to keep the faith, listen, just keep your inner voice close at hand. That's the most important.
Okay. I think that's just kind of what I needed.
And I'm sorry to read your email. I would have replied back. I'll check my emails afterwards too for you.
Okay.
Okay. And you can listen to this on archives. I'll have it up on my show under archives about an hour or so after.
Okay.
Thanks, Holly, for coming.
So
I appreciate it. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Oh, Holly, she's sweet. Hi to anybody else that's come in I haven't said hello to. Has there been billions? Not billions, Julie.
Not billions.
There's Julie. Hi, Julie. Did your son understand that reading?
He hasn't listened to it as
maybe
far
you
as I
don't.
know.
Maybe
I sent it to him, and he doesn't check his email.
Well, I want to ask you something. Did you hear? Because I did. I was getting some stuff that I wanted to be really careful about, and I was wanting to get it together fast because my thing had been down. So hold
on.
Okay.
Shauna, hold on. I'm sure she wants to take a break.
Oh yes, I do. Thank you. I am taking a break. Thank you, Julie. See, I love you, Julie. I'm taking a break. I need to shorten my readings. I'm taking a break, and we're going to do this. I have a song I want to do for you. It's called La 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 La. Not joking. Here, I'm going to put on. This is a good one. Okay.
Before you slip into unconsciousness, I'd like to have another kiss, another flashing chance at bliss, another kiss, another kiss. The days are bright and filled with pain. Enclose me in your gentle rain. The time you ran was too insane. We'll meet again. We'll meet again. Tell me where your freedom lies. The streets are fields that never die. Deliver me from reasons why you'd rather cry. I'd rather fly. The crystal ship is being filled. 1,000 girls, 1,000 thrills, 1,000,000 ways to spend your time. When we get back, I'll drop the line. Before you slip into unconsciousness, I'd like to have
I thought you guys would like that again.
So I will cut you off in 10 minutes.
Yes, do so.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Hi, Rose, you there?
Yes.
Hi.
Nope, she's not here.
Oh, well, hi, Julie.
Hi.
Hi.
I haven't had her. She'll have to call. She's gonna call
Rose called back. And hi to anybody else I've not said hello to. Becca, hi, Becca. Mel's still here. Rose is still here.
There she goes.
Hi, Rose. Hi, Rose.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good, and you?
Oh, I'm just fantastic right now, this moment. Yeah, I'm funny. What can I help you with? Another Canada call. We've had 3 tonight. Canada mantra. Yay! Canada go.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
I'm ready for you.
Okay, well, I don't know, it's kind of all, linked together with my moving and job situation.
Okay.
I'm really kind of worried about money right now. And I'm just wondering if you see me having to find a second job and if I'm actually going to be able to physically do that, because I've been applying for different positions at the bank and I've been turned down for pretty much all of them.
Okay. Are you still on your vacation from work right now?
Yeah, because I'm using this time to search for an apartment.
Right, and so but you also are still getting the same amount of compensation, right? While you're on.
Yeah, I'm still at the.
So it's like you're working, but you're not, because you're still getting the amount of money that you would get, right? That's a plus, right?
Yeah, I'm still making the same amount. Yeah.
Okay, so you're feeling as if because of the move that you need to get a second job, is what you're saying? You feel.
Yeah, because the place that I rented is from 4 or 5 years ago, and the rents were a lot more reasonable.
Yeah,
now
they're
cost
not.
of living has gone up, and
Yep.
You're
You're right.
It's going to be like another $300-400 a month.
You're
so
right.
I'm not even making enough to.
Okay, no, I follow you, but I want to ask you something. I get that very much so. I mean, more than you know how much I'll identify with that.
Yeah.
Recently, whatever you were looking at, some places you were looking at, you're in a good timing for looking at places that are going to be just fine. And like I said, I feel that there's movement here. This is fantastic. I do still see somebody that may want to be a roommate down the way. I'm picking up on August. It's excellent. I still see. I'm not saying don't go find another job or do find another job, but if you find another job with the job you have now, right? Okay, how are you going to look for a place? I mean, how are you going to find?
I'm sorry.
How are you going to find time in your life? No, Sharose, I want to ask you something. Are there any places that have you been out looking right now when you've been on a break from work? Have you looked?
Yeah, I actually saw a really nice place today, and I'm supposed to go see it Monday. It kind of looks a bit too good to be true in a way. But yeah, it's more expensive. It's actually kind of like a condo for rent. And it's really beautiful, but I don't know.
Is it out of the? Remember, I still am seeing something away from not so many people, like more in an area that's not so congested.
Okay.
Is this place that you're seeing like that?
Somewhat. Yeah, it's kind of like
how much more? Okay, how much more is it a month for that rent? Do you know yet? For what you're paying?
Well, nothing's included, so it could be like about $300 more.
Wait a minute, nothing's included, meaning your utilities and all that, right? Is that what you're saying?
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay, so your utilities. So the reason I'm asking is I see. And what? I'm sorry. What'd you say?
I would have to buy like a new fridge and a stove as well.
They don't come with. It doesn't come with that. Okay, that's okay.
Well, because it's a condo or a house. So
yeah. Well, I mean, I live in a condo and they supply that stuff here. You're not sure then, really, right?
Oh, let's see you.
No, let me put it this way. Hold on. Hear that? Hold on.
Yeah.
That's my brother calling. Because he sounds like it. Never mind, you guys. Hold on.
Yes, he's been trying to call you here too.
Oh, he has?
Yes.
Okay. Hold on, Sharose, just for a minute, because in case there's something wrong with my mother, I want to make sure I just text him. In the meantime, just Sharose, can you hold on? Julie, could you ever hold on? I just want, just in case, because I still have an elderly mother going on here. I'm just going to put this one on for 1 second.
Everybody look what's going down. There's battle lines being drawn. Nobody's right if everybody's wrong. Young people speaking their minds are getting so much resistance from behind. Every time we stop, hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. field day for the heat. 1,000 people in the street, singing songs and carrying signs, mostly say hooray for our side. It's time we...
Now I'll look like this now. Okay. So Rose, hi.
Hi.
We're back. Thank you, everybody, and thank you because that was very important. Okay. All right. What I was saying is, first of all, you're not clear, and the reason why I'm saying this, I see a very... Is this place available? Did they say August would it be available? Do you know anything?
Yeah, they did. That's the problem, because I don't know if someone's gonna take my place or if the bunch of...
That is not your responsibility about what we talked. See, this is the thing. If you see this place, and I do see this is a very positive place, or at least you're on the right track. It's not going to be that much more than what you're paying now. And if you have to pay for utilities, it's not that much. I do feel that there's going to be the refrigerator and there's going to be whatever else you need in there. But look for these I keep seeing these tall things with white flowers. I keep seeing that. I'm very curious why I do. But I do feel that I don't see you needing to get a second job in order to move. I also feel that you need to take back your personal power with your move. I'm going on your move. It's very important because, and your relationship looks like I feel your relationship, your whatever you're seeing is very real, emotionally speaking. Whether you've seen each other a lot, I don't know since I've last talked to you, but it does look like it's mutual and it's really, you're not seeing things for what they're not. It's very clear. It looks like it's moving forward. It's not stagnating. But I also feel when it comes to your home, I feel that there's other reasons why you're feeling insecure because of what some of these people let's call them your landlord for the place you're living in now, and the fear of intimidation of what they're saying. They have no leg to stand on. You're fine. So if you start feeling like you say, well, I don't know what I'm going to have to, this is the thing. When you move, clean it and move. If they want to try to go after you later, let them try. Because the bottom line is I feel that these people, I see you moving in August. Remember we spoke about that? August, September. And I'm just saying, when you're going to see it on Monday, you said?
Yeah, I'm going to go see it Monday. He said there were other people going to see it today and tomorrow, so I was kind of like...
That's okay, but you have a very good position, okay, in your work. You've also lived at places. Not only that is that a lot of people will come and their credits and they're not good. Things are not good. Also, but like I said, I see flower. I mean, I don't know if you've noticed anything. There's more.
Well, I saw something in the backyard. The pictures were taken when it was the winter. That it looks like they had kind of like
guard flowers.
I don't know.
There
would have been flowers
if it was
a place to put them in a row.
Okay, so that would be. You've never had that opportunity to live in a place like that.
Yeah, and the building's kind of like white stone in the back.
Right. This is really positive, and I feel that you'll be this will not be something that you'll feel like overwhelmed. I do get exactly what you're talking about because I've lived in condos here for 13 years. Individual owners, you're dealing with an individual owner. It's not an apartment, and also that makes it all better. Condos are condos, but the thing of it is. I don't know. I feel this is going to be very good. I don't feel that you need to be thinking about looking for another job and stressing out before something is not just. I just don't feel that. And I do get why you feel that the market has gone up with the rents. Yeah, but you've been living in an apartment, isn't that correct?
Yeah.
Apartments are completely different than going into the condo situation. Condos are completely different. Not only that is you don't have apartment people coming at you because corporations own or whatever. You have an owner. And the fact of it is, I just feel very positive. I honestly just am wanting to say I'm encouraging you to take back your personal power come Monday. Grab hold of it because you can manifest this. And this would be a very good size condo. I see you that could be perfect for two people starting out. Two. Like a roommate, maybe, like a man, whatever. I'm not going to go into that. But I do feel it's, but like I said, you really need to check yourself before you wreck yourself. Keeping yourself, happy. But I can't wait to hear about what comes of this. This is very positive. I don't feel the need. I don't see you. The focus is on this, and you're still not working on Monday, right? You're still on vacation.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna be working part time, like Monday to Wednesday.
Okay, but come Monday, it's be for well. But if you get let me just put it this way: go check it out, and I have a feeling you're going to be happily surprised. But go in there with a really clear mind, thinking, I can't, not opposed to, I can't, I know this won't work out, I can't do it. But please, at least you made an appointment, so there's something saying there, right there, you can make this happen. And I do feel definitely that you definitely can. And it looks like the people that lived there before are people that may have been a couple that are divorced. That helps. I don't know.
Okay.
Sometimes, and a lot of times, it maybe the owner might be doing that and he wants to just get out of there. I don't know. I feel that you could negotiate this, and I feel that you could definitely, this could be definitely it's so promising. And I do see August. And I feel that you need to think of yourself, the apartment persons, they can do as they please. They're just apartment people. And they can threaten all they want. You've been a good tenant, you leave it clean, you move on. And this place, I feel, will be not so much more what you think it's going to be. The utilities aren't included. They're not much more. But I don't feel you're going to have a refrigerator. They're going to have I feel they're going to have a microwave, refrigerator, and all that. Probably even a washing dryer in the unit.
The thing is that what I'm a bit worried about, I haven't really gave her a written notice yet. I just told her about the problems that I've had with the place.
Yeah, that's
and
reason.
She was trying to say that she needed 2 to 3 months notice, which is September 1st.
That's a life. Do you have a no way? Do you have an agreement with her stating that an agreement that you have to give her that much notice? No. No, you don't.
Well, apparently I do or I don't. I'm not sure. I spoke with a few people. I'm going to have to call our rental.
Yes, you could. Don't you have an original agreement? You're on month-to-month agreement.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, the original one. I heard from 2 people that there's 2 situations. There's one where if you don't give any notice that you're leaving at the end of March, then if you know your lease expires in July 1st, that it automatically renews. Or
no, holdover.
If you don't sign anything, then you're not bound.
That's right. You're a holdover month to month after the lease. It's called a holdover. I'm very familiar with the legal in California. It's called a holdover. If you had a lease and then it goes after lease over, it goes month to month. Month to month, you're supposed to give 30 days notice. That's it. Okay, that's all. 30 days. So let's say you like this place. So say you like this place. As I'm saying, I'm just stating. I think Ken is pretty much similar. So she's saying otherwise. 3 months. She's trying to manipulate you. Don't fall for it. I don't feel that that's something you should even have weighing on your back. It's just not going to keep you clear-minded. I can't wait.
You don't see anything illegal.
No, I don't. I don't, because she's full of it. She's just trying to intimidate you, and they make money quick. No, and if this place is right, you can give your notice, and you could be in the middle of August, 30 days, whatever. I just feel this place is the place I was seeing before. I don't know. It looks like it's not around anywhere else. Like it's not around a lot like where you're at now. It's not as congested. I don't know.
Yeah, that's true. It's a bit more wide open, I guess.
That's great.
It's still in the city. And
it's
still next to public transport.
But it's still more. I feel it's great. I feel this is a very good opportunity, and this is why I said I felt August anyway. And here you have. Is this the first place you're going to be looking at, right? Since you've been looking.
Yeah.
There you go. This is a big time.
Place that I really like.
Okay, so I'm encouraging you, encouraging you to focus on just this and pulling yourself back up into a better place of feeling good about this, because you can make this happen, and then worry about, this job, this and that. I don't feel that stuff will come. The home situation, I feel, is very important that you get this clear and the clarity, and I think it's very positive, but just try to focus on, I'm encouraging you, I gotta tell you, I'm not telling you what to do, you know that, Charles, just encouraging you, what you can accomplish, and this looks, right when I just start talking to you, you're saying, I don't think I can afford it, I know that I don't come, you don't know any of that, but suddenly that's coming out of your mouth. No, you can make this happen, bring everything from above and manifest in your physical world. You have everything there, it's going to be good. And you're a good tenant, you're a perfect tenant. You've had a great tenant, and you're
and then August.
What?
And in August and into the fall, like if there is someone living with me, do you see the burden coming off of me in regards to
I see a lot of good things happening from that. And I gave you a reading with that. I did see that coming about.
Yeah.
Definitely. But as far as getting this place goes, yeah, get this. But go in there with a real positive frame. I want you to work on that before Monday. That's a little homework.
Okay.
And then talk to Antonio about it.
Okay.
Show him the pictures. Get him in. Yeah, I think it's fantastic. I can't wait to hear about it.
It's really nice. It's very modern looking.
I know. It feels like a lot of white. There's a lot of white and white. It looks like, I don't know if you've seen pictures.
Yeah, there's a lot of white and a lot of windows.
It's fantastic. It's perfect. Thanks,
You
Julie.
have another caller.
Thanks, Julie. Well, Charles, let me know how it works out. Okay, bye-bye.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Take care. Bye.
Thanks, Julie. Good job.
You're welcome.
You just keep me busy.
Hung up.
Yeah, keep me busy. Strap that whip. No, I'm just kidding. Okay.
They hung up.
They hung up. Call again.
They hung up.
They hung up. It's okay. I'll take a breather. Wait, how's my hair look? I'm joking. I'm always looking for compliments. Wait, how do I look?
Gorgeous.
Yeah, I look now. Wait, take the nose, the piggy nose.
Love the faces.
Love the piggy nose. And hi to anybody that came in I have not said hello to. I think I said hello to everybody, but Julie's saying hello to people for me. And there you have it. Yeah, well, they'll call back. Everybody's talking in the chat room. I'm not getting well, now I can. Julie, is everybody having fun talking about their lives in the chat room?
Yes, they are.
Poor Rufus talking about last week, but you know what, really? Rufus, you got like good, you're beautiful inside. Oh, Susan, shucks, you're sweet. I like you, Susan. Susan's great. Wait a minute. I don't want my breast to stand out. I know everybody heard me, but now they're not. So take that. So, Julie, how was your 4th of July?
It was uneventful. Yay.
That's good.
I have 3 dogs, so I try to stay inside with them.
I know, they just go crazy. Poor little thing.
They do.
Poor dogs.
Poor guys.
So sad. It's just, it breaks my heart. They must make earplugs or something for them nowadays. I don't know. I remember in Hawaii.
They make sedatives, but I don't know how to give the dogs.
No, I didn't know that. Well, I lived in Hawaii. This is so funny. In Hawaii, and Rufus knows there, in Kala, which was a very la-di-da place, but my father moved, it was during the recession, 1970, moved there, and the house, there's 5 of us. My sister went to USC. There weren't 6 kids, but 5 of us were there. And it's hard to find to rent because, he didn't know how long we'd be there and we could move back home and blah, blah, blah. The place came with a dog. You had to rent a place with their dog, and this dog was the best dog ever. It was a German Shepherd, and you could throw a hard ball at it, and it caught it, and its name was Heidi. It was a German Shepherd. And when New Year's Eve hits there in Hawaii, as Rufus will know, it's like 4th of July there. I'm like, what the heck? Rufus, New Year's Eve, it's like bang, bang for it's like 4th of July. And the poor dog was going crazy. And I was covering up with like a little bandana. It wasn't with the ears, and it was like, oh, I didn't know that by now you'd think they'd have some besides sedatives. It just broke my heart. I know other dogs get it, but I remember just, oh, poor dog. Let's talk about that dog. Guest says, one of my, was that Rufus? Why does Rufus go by RTM now? Just because he can?
Because he can't get in with Rufus.
Oh, he can't.
For some reason, yeah.
Did we ban you, Rufus? I'm joking. No, we didn't ban Rufus.
I don't know why you can't.
Well, call her if you're listening, or some people aren't listening, and they can't. Well, I'll just kind of read. Okay, I'll read something about this. This is a good until I get a call. This is from Apple, actually Steve Jobs, and I love this. I was going to post it. Okay, here's to the crazy ones, as we all know who we are, huh, Julie? The misfits, the rebels, the troublemakers, the round pegs in the square hole. The ones who see things differently. They are not fond of rules, and they have no respect for the status quo. You can quote them, disagree with them, glorify or vilify them. About the only thing you can't do is ignore them, because they change things. They push the human race forward, and while some may see them as the crazy ones, and we see genius, because the people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do. Apple Computer Inc. Steve Jobs. There. Visitor call.
Perfect. Nope.
Okay. No? Oh, I thought you did. Isn't that a great little thing I just read? Did you hear that? You lost me. You didn't hear a thing. I'm just kidding. So anyway, tell me more, Julie, about things.
So I watched the fireworks from inside, and the whole neighborhood had. I didn't need to buy any, that's for sure.
Yeah.
It was just so full of them. It was so pretty.
Yeah. Well, so you had a lovely time. You and your husband.
I did.
You and your husband watched them together while your poor dog was sleeping. So your husband, you watched just two of you? Just two of you at home right now. But you don't have any. Do you have your kid?
I'll share a little bit of personal information about me.
Sure.
Today is my 16th anniversary.
It is? Julie, what did you say something? Okay.
No, it's not the one we celebrate, though.
Oh, I see.
Marriage,
I know.
Our marriage is on the 30th.
I know. My brother does the same thing. He celebrates because he's with his second wife, for 20-something years, but they celebrate it. Yeah, I get it.
You have a caller.
Okay. Well, happy 16th anniversary. Yay. Okay,
Thank
caller.
you.
Hi, caller. This is me, Maureen. Hello?
Hello, Maureen.
Hi, yes, this is Maureen. Who's this?
It's Rose. I wasn't going to call, but I always love talking to you, so I called.
I love hearing your voice, Rose. You know I love hearing your voice. Don't ever think I don't. And you can always mess with my personal business, like I said. I haven't checked my email. I have not been checking my emails for a while. If anybody's been sending me, sorry, you guys, I'll do it afterwards. It was broken down for a while. Rose, no, I love hearing. You can always ask about my personal life. I don't care. I'll tell you everything. Not on.
Okay.
Not on here, but anyway, Rose, no, I love hearing your voice. How are you?
I'm great.
Good.
You were right. I wasn't going to bug you tonight with anything, but nobody else was calling
You're not bugging
so I
me.
figured I would.
So people get a lot from other people's readings. So you're reading, this is all about relationships tonight. It's fascinating. I mean, more so.
Of course,
you
that's
girls,
why I'm calling.
You girls. Anyway, so Rose, what would you like? Go on.
Well, I saw Glenn like you told me I would.
Oh, good. Good.
Yeah, you're right as always.
We like to hear more. My ego is growing up. Like, no, I appreciate you telling me you don't have to, but I appreciate you telling me that.
No, but you're always on the money, and I saw him the past couple of days. We spent the days at the beach together.
Great.
And it was interesting. My mother happened to show up, so he met her too. So that was kind of funny.
And so I thought it was going to be the other way around. But it doesn't matter. I'm not always right. So
I remember. That's right. You said that.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. The mother was met. One mother. Well, that's pretty great.
Yeah, and then, but it was still strictly platonic and, friendship-wise, and, we had fun. And then today, when I was leaving him, he was like, hey, give me a kiss and a hug. Do you think you're going to get away? And he just gave me a kiss on the cheek. And later he texted me telling me, what a great day he had with me and it was fun and so forth. And I texted him back saying, yeah, I had a nice time with you too. And I said, and by the way, those pecks you give me on kisses, my gay neighbor, no offense to anybody on here, I don't know anybody's business.
Nobody has a problem with that.
Gives me kisses like that, so that wasn't really a kiss.
And so did he get back to you on that?
So he turns it around. He goes, laugh out loud. I see the way it is. At least you didn't just give me a firm handshake. And I wrote back and went, no. You're the one who gives the pecks. I know how to give a kiss. And then told him, have, a good night. And then he never got back to me on that. So, how he freaks out. I don't know if I pushed him away.
No, Rose. In fact, I'm going to be on a little bit on a Glenn thing, good thing, good. Why didn't you kiss him on the lips and wait for him to kiss him on the cheek? To me, he's saying something. Listen to what he says. Well, for all he knows, you might as well give him a handshake, right? Is that what he said to you? That's why he's figuring that you have boundaries placed on your relationship. That sounds. So think about it. He said those things to you. He said that statement or that sentence. Well, so I don't know if you just want a handshake. And Rose, I can understand where that's coming from. And then you're saying, but you see, you don't have to wait for him to give you a kiss. You kiss. I don't feel that he would have any problems if you ripped lip with him.
Because then yesterday, listen to this. I was asking him about his friend, Johnny, who I met, who got involved in a relationship. I asked how that's going. And he said, he's completely enthralled and going full speed ahead. And I was like, oh, I'm so happy for him because this guy's been looking for love for the longest time.
Yeah, I know.
And I asked where he met her, and he said match. And I went, oh, that's interesting. I said, that never worked out for me. And he said, well, I don't like those things. They're so unnatural. I said, I know. I hate meeting people online, but it's not really working for me the other way either. And he goes, me neither. So I responded, I said, well, Glenn, you need to want it. This guy that says he can't have a relationship doesn't want any of that. So I said, you need to want it. And he goes, well, I got a few things that I need to consider and get done before I even can consider that.
So
what does that mean?
Have you been listening to anything I've ever told you the whole time I've known you? What does that mean? I think that was about the most honest thing I've ever heard him say. He's got a lot of stuff going on, Rose, that he is not feeling that he's feeling. Again, this is another reading. Holly, is she still here? It's the same situation. He feels inadequate. He does not feel like he's together. He is not. He gives you mixed messages all the time. He adores you. I know he loves you and he cares deeply about you, but his life, where he's at his age, is very not what he wants and not what he thought. And he wants to do something about it for him to feel good and adequate and feel like he is worthy of you. And I've spoken to you about this, and that, to me, by him saying that right there, confirms it. I mean, Rose, we've talked about this. Him not wanting to do what he's doing, I mean, it's frustrating. I walk in, we should all be able to, if we could, walk around. Again, Rose, you know what? I see you losing faith in this too. Don't do it. Sometimes I know you might hear him, but you're not listening maybe to some of the things he's saying. And his actions, I feel, are very important. But he really goes to you a lot, and he isn't involved with anybody else, but I do feel that he wants to be a better man. By that, I mean he wants to be on his own. He's dealing with the competition of knowing your past relationship. I'm not saying that you're saying this to him. I'm not even implying that you make him feel this way, okay? You know that, right?
Right.
Okay. But what I'm saying is he knows about, what your level of success or position or whatever you want to call it. For him, it makes a lot of difference, and I can completely get that. And your relationship's going to take a turn. It's just going to be some really great more. You want more of the Baba Boom, Baba Bing? Well, here it comes. Unless there's someone else you're trying to see.
No, when's it coming? It's been so long.
No, but Rose, you're not paying attention to the little things. The fact that he was there, he met up with your mother. What timing is that? That's fantastic. He felt comfortable, I'm sure. Didn't he?
Yeah, he came in, he said, they greeted each other, and he, didn't say to me, you didn't tell me your mother was coming, or
no,
what are you doing?
It was very natural. He felt comfortable. He feels, Rose, it's not a problem about what he feels for you. It's not a problem about how he has a great time with you. He likes you. He cares about what you care about. This is about him not feeling good about himself, that he can't be in a relationship. And he said it to you in the words. That's the most honest thing. What he said, say it again, what he said. I'm having, the way you just said it. He said to you, right now, what did he say? Say it again, repeat it. What did he say?
He said, I have a couple of things going on and that I have to do before I can even consider that.
That's right. And what do you think those couple of things are? It's about his own stuff. It has nothing to do with you. Or his lack of
love. No, that I know. And then today he was saying something, something nice he did. And I looked at him and I said, what's sad? And he was like, what? I said, it's sad that you don't know what a great guy you really are.
I know. It's sad that when we can't do that to people and show them. But, Rose, I know how he feels. I know, for me, I'll be honest, everybody, I feel like nothing a lot of times. So I'm not looking for people to say, oh, you're not. It doesn't matter. When you get into a place, I know you say that, Rose, but on the other hand, you get very angry at him without him. I mean, you don't say it to him, but your expectations are still a little bit too high as fast as you can go. He's not going anywhere. He still has the same love for you. And I just see it moving forward along. It's slow, yes. But you two are not going to be able to run from it. It's not even broken apart. But I do see more in the next 4 weeks. There's going to be much more of the fun stuff, affectionate stuff, Baba Boom, Baba Bing, like I say, I call it, stuff going on. After a time, we're kind of bored, after being bored. Now, as well as I also see the two of you connecting in such a harmonious, fulfilling way within 6 weeks. You know, I could be off my timing into a month. I see you really trying to be more of the couple. And both of you feel very positive without all the talking. There's too much talking about things. The talking has to stay out because talking gets everybody, or him or everybody in trouble. Because you want him to say something to you, but he's there. I see such, like your hands are holding, and it's like you're on a real positive course, and you're both in control of the relationship feeling. And there's something about maybe someone's getting a new automobile. I don't know why. There's some automobile, I don't know, car, something, car. Interesting.
Okay.
And I see maybe a road trip, I don't know, some car. I also feel this is heading more into the more conventional, traditional way of relationships, which I feel a big burden off of both of your backs.
Maureen, the other thing is with his work schedule and my work schedule, they're kind of not jiving.
Right.
So we can spend time together.
Right.
Is he going to start taking time off on the weekends?
I don't know.
Or is he going to work them all the way through?
No, but I do feel, like I said within the 4-week period I'm seeing, obviously if there's a baba boom, baba bing, there's more time together. For some, however that works out, I'm not clear. There's after, like prior to this, like right now, it's feeling like there's nothing happening with that. You know what I mean when I say that?
Yeah.
Okay. There's nothing, you're bored, there's nothing happening, blah, blah, blah. Within 4 weeks, in the 4-week period of time, there's going to be that happening. So somehow or another, there's time taken off because you're able to connect, to do that. It takes two of you to do that. So I feel it'll be, but again, I see you, like I just think I mentioned it to Holly. I think it was Holly, the last person about losing faith in him and the whole thing. That is not, that will do you, no good will come from that, Rose. No good. And I think it's really important. I think things are going to be moving along a lot nicer towards a conventional relationship without having to say, I want a conventional relationship. I see it by the actions of the course of things, of that being the case. But what I'm saying is also, if you lose faith in your interface of feeling like you're really connected to him, this could just end up being another bad, sad situation. Don't do it. Don't be angry with him for not knowing what you know what, actually, try it. When you start feeling like you lost faith, remember what he told you. I really can't do anything until I do a couple other things. I can't think about being, he never said, I don't want to ever be with anybody this time, right? He didn't say that. I think it was the most honest thing I've ever heard. You tell me he said.
Oh, I know. That's why I've been giving him his space. I figured when he's ready, he'll come forward. And that's why I've been leaving it in his lap. But now I don't know if I should take the reins again.
No, but the kiss is not in his lap. You should have given him a darn kiss on the lips. Rip lip, whatever. He would have been fine. But what he said to you, like I said, today, or whatever he said about the wording he used was so honest. He didn't say, I never want to be in a relationship. He wasn't like that talking. He said, I need to get some things in order, basically, before I can even think about it. That was the most honest. Oh, I want you to hold on to that because you always like words from him. Most women do like words. That right there was the most honest thing he's ever come up with. And I believe him. And he said the truth. And right there, if you just listen to what that means, you understand that, don't you, what he means? You must. You have to. What?
But what's he working on that he's trying to get in order that he can't move forward?
Rose, it's his this is his stuff. About him being where he's at whatever age he is. It's about him not being where he should be, like most men his age are at. It's about him liking himself. It's about him feeling worthy to be or being loved or being someone that's even lovable. There's so much stuff I feel. And it's not you. It has nothing to do with you, Rose. I hate to tell you. This is his stuff. He's going through a hard time. I understand this also well. Our society puts a lot of trip on people, especially men, about where you should be at this age. He is not happy. And he has a great opportunity because he does something very well, but he doesn't, it's awfully tormenting when he knows how to do something, he's not doing it. So he's trying to work it out in his head. He doesn't believe in himself. But you can't do that for him. He's finding his way. I do see him moving along, finding his way. keep your faith with that. That's the most important thing. I feel that he deserves it. I don't feel you'll be disappointed. I definitely don't feel that. I feel that this is worthy. And, sometimes the best things are harder to wait for, but so what?
Right. And right now, long periods of time have gone between us getting together. Will it start to become more consistent, where it's more of a regular flow?
Yeah, I do see something really positive, like I said, within the next 4 weeks. Then I see something within the next 6 weeks, really harmonious. Yeah, I see more and more progress and a little bit more fast, more movement rolling around, like more of the not going so slow, more of the, you're going to like 40 knots opposed to 10 knots. I see much more faster movement. I'm kind of, that's a really silly example, but metaphor. But yes, I see. Yes.
Is he going to start initiate us getting together, or
Rose,
is he always going to be passive?
Rose, I don't know. He's internalizing. He's going through. That's why I'm saying you have to have compassion for him. If you can feel what it's like to feel like that inside, I know what it feels like. I can feel it in him because I have empathic stuff and I'm empathic, whatever. I can feel what it feels like, and I know you feel he's a fantastic guy. Well, he doesn't. I'm sure you do. He doesn't feel it. He's finding his way, and he even said it to you this time. My God, that was even better. He's honest what he means by that. It doesn't mean you can fast it up, but I would certainly not be you seeing this as it's all because of you, and he's behaving like this because of you. It's not you. He's not interested in anybody else. This is his stuff. He'll be okay. He'll get through it. But it is very difficult for him when our society is saying, at this age, you should be on top of it. You should be having your shit together. He doesn't, as far as he's concerned. He doesn't. And it's very depressing for him. He'll be okay.
Okay.
But Rose, I think that I just feel it's a good idea if you can try to have the compassion for him and try to imagine what it would feel like if it was you in that feeling, like a man would be. And also being with someone that's very well, or someone that's money before, and he knows that about you. And I'm not saying he's using that, but in the back of his mind, he knows what all women would want would be someone who had their shit together. He feels he doesn't. I think he's a fantastic guy anyway. I know you do too. But this isn't about what this is about. I know you do. Whatever he's doing. But this is about what he feels that's really important and inadequate. You know what I mean? I know. I get it. I really do. But you too, I see you moving in I see you moving ahead in a really great place. I really do. More of a conventional relationship. You're heading towards that. This is good. So try to keep that in mind when I know it's hard. You're Italian. Keep a deep breath and just go and just give him big kisses on the lips when you see him. Just do it. Grab his.
All right, I'll give him a surprise.
Just do it. I say rip lip, and you know what that means. But yeah, do it. It'll only help him feel better about himself, if anything, about what he's going through. If anything, it'll help you too. You'll feel good.
I love talking to you, Maureen. You always make me feel better.
Well, I don't just try to. Thank yourself. It's your reading, and you listen. I really appreciate it. But I don't lose. Yeah, you two are can be old grandparents, rocking on chairs at 95 years old, bitching away, eating chocolates though. They probably made millions of dollars in the market. Anyway.
Oh yeah, I asked him about that. I said, "Have you made any chocolates lately?" And he was like, "No, I haven't made any in a while." And I was like, "Oh, okay. I thought I was missing out on something." And but he says, "No, I'll make you some."
Oh, that's good. That's good, Rose. That's a good thing to get involved with them too while he's going through some stuff. That's a good thing. Julie, you breaking in? Is that you, Julie, breaking in? Oh no, Julie's not. Anyway, there she goes. I heard Julie coming in for the kill. Julie's so sweet. Okay, Rose. Well, if you've sent me emails, I will get back to you. I was in the middle of sending you a reply back to your dream, as when my email went haywire. So anyway, I wanted to let you know I'm behind, and I will check my emails again.
Oh, don't worry. I need to respond to your last one anyway.
Okay. So. All right, Rose. Take care. And everything. It's okay. Everything's okay. Really. I know it was hard, but you'll be okay.
All right. Thanks for the reassurance.
Bye, Rose. Thanks for coming.
Bye.
Bye. There's Julie. I can always hear you coming through, Julie.
Another excellent reading.
Well, is there all relationship stuff? You know how I feel about relationships. I'm joking.
Yes.
You know what? I'm objective at giving advice, but you know me, you guys have no desire to be with no. that is, I'm going to therapy, and I got a new therapist to help me with that too. She needs, you need to socialize. Hell no, I don't. Hell no, I don't. And I don't want to. I don't know. It's just there's one extreme or the next. Maybe this is my life. Let me see. Anybody? I have not said hello to Glenn. I keep saying that, like I'm a broken record. Doug, you're still here. You haven't gone to sleep. Wow. Because I guess
That's G.
Is G going back and forth and putting her different names in here?
Yep, she's because now.
Okay, well, I'm closing down. Georgia. I'm closing the show down now. I need to get over it. My brother's saying my mom's having some problems. So, but not emergency problems. And she was, we took her up to the hospital and, stuff. So I'm going to close down. Are you okay with that, Julie?
I'm fine.
You're okay?
It's your show, huh?
No, but you're my co-person. Come on, my co-host. So, are you okay with that? I'm going to do that. I'm going to. You guys, if you want to call next week, I will be doing my show next week. Are you be here next week, Julie?
Oh, definitely.
Okay, great. Well, I wish you all good night and thank you. And thank you, Julie. And happy 16 years anniversary to you.
Thank you.
That's a great time. It's a lot of work. Good for you. And I will play this last song. Good night, everybody. Bye, Julie. I'll play the song. You stay on with me, Julie.
Another kiss, another flashing chance at bliss, another kiss, another kiss. The days are bright and filled with pain, enclose me in your gentle rain. The time you ran was too insane. We'll meet again, we'll meet again. Freedom lies, the streets are fields that never die. Deliver me from reasons why you'd rather cry, I'd rather fly. The crystal ship is being filled, 1,000 girls, 1,000 thrills, 1,000,000 ways to spend your time. When we get back, I'll drop a line. Before you sleep.